aka King Chi, and I am back with another tool for your life. Bloopers. All right, clip. Wait, I'm gonna start again. Hi, welcome. I am Chi, aka King Chi, and I'm back with another tool for your toolkits and how to create your lives. We're live, baby, and that's how it goes. What's up, family? I am glad to be back, and I'm glad to be chilling. I'm giving y'all a little Bobby Hemmett today, a little Bobby Hemmett in my little A shirt. I can't say wife beater because I don't support that. Okay. Today I'm going to begin another set of lessons as we go even deeper into understanding the physiology, the anatomy, and the energetic movement of prana in your body. So let me know that you're here. Check in, hashtag pranayama. Like and share this video. What up, jiggays are in the building? Bam, bam. Since I'm giving y'all a little Bobby Hemmett, aka like a little Brooklyn swag, I feel like I might as well have given y'all the bullhorn. What's up with you? What's up with you? So get your notebooks ready. You should have a notebook totally dedicated to pranayama, along with a journal, because there are prompts that I'm looking to see when you post about your homework and your experiences to see if you are activating these parts of your body. So when I say body from now on, moving forward, we are no longer just talking about the physical body. We are talking about all 5 koshas, okay? These are the 5 layers of your body. Wholeness, family. Okay, so make sure you drop some ones in the chat so I know you're ready to start taking notes. This is going to be really simple because I'm going to break it down and make it simple. That's what I do. I do it for you and I do it for me. We keep on giving and we stay in harmony. See, yeah, I don't know. I'll be freestyling. I'm lit. Like, I'm lit. I'll be freestyling because when I start breathing a certain kind of way, like my creativity just starts flowing. I didn't even do that. Why are you moving by yourself, phone? All right, y'all. I'm going to give y'all just a few moments. Just a few moments to jump on here. All right. So I went over the 5. I'm about to begin. Let's go. Previously, I went over the 5 sheaths. These 5 layers of the body as it exists energetically and physically that contain the prana or life force necessary for all things living in your systems, the way everything from the way you physically move to the way that you breathe, to the way that you blink your eyes, the way that you digest your food, the way you move your body energetically, the way you communicate energetically, all of the above. These are all the things. So one of those layers, okay, the second layer that I went over, your pranamaya, is actually broken up into 5 additional parts. So what I want you to write down is that this is the continuum of the pranamaya physiology and anatomy. By physiology is understanding the function of this part of the pranic body. By anatomy, knowing where, what parts, okay, location. Okay? I'm your health and wellness coach. When it comes to your spiritual practices, you want to know how things work with your rituals. You want to know what locations are being activated and what you're working on. All right, so it's a beautiful marriage here, this information. This knowledge, this wisdom is a beautiful, harmonious marriage of enlightenment, the road to enlightenment. So when y'all drop ones in the chat, I'm always aware that you're ready to write. And you should have already started writing as I've given you the subcategory. We are the title is the pranamaya sheath. Beneath it, you're going to put the 5 sub-pranas. 5 sub-pranas. All right. Today, I am going to cover the first part, and I want you to pay attention to the nuances so that you understand clearly what exactly you're dealing with. And because the names are similar, I don't want you to get confused. Okay? So, the first part of the sub-prana, its name is prana. Okay? So, your pranamaya sheath, the entire thing that covers your whole body, the pranic field, which includes your nadis, which are your chakras, right? That's the portion that we're talking about. And houses your prana, the actual like source of your prana, your life force. So the first subcategory is actually called prana. All right, write that down. This subcategory is going to include the subcategory is going to include the levels from your larynx to the top of the diaphragm. So I want to make sure that you understand this. And if you didn't get a chance to print out the empty body form that I put in HOC and I put in RBL, then make a note. You know, you all, I want you to draw this as many times as possible, because every time you put your hand to work, you're going to gain another level of understanding. All right? So on the body, you have the larynx. So for the guys, it's a little easier to find because they have like a more prominent notch here. But this is going to cover from the larynx all the way down to the top of the diaphragm. So while you're watching this video, it's best that you can do this with me so that you have the exact points. So I'll give you a marker here. Ladies, the same, we all have a notch. So it's not like, okay, you got an Adam's apple, then you're a man or a woman. Every human being has a notch here. It's just that it's more prominent on males, okay? So you're here. You're going to follow this line downwards. Let me move my stones here. Downwards, okay? And right about at the point that is central to where your nipples are going to line up, there is a point that is a little tender. Let me know if all of you are able to find that notch. It's a little tender, okay? Put ones in the chat if you feel this notch. It's like a little dent. You should be able to feel it's tender. All right? So you go down a little more beyond that notch, and you're going to find where your ribs start to separate. Okay? Here's my ribs. And even if you are more busty, move them babies out the way. If you happen to have a gut, for those of you who are watching, you can probably find the next location that I want you to find better laying down on your back. Allow gravity to move things out of the way. Okay? Y'all know there's always some type of hack to get into the body. And you all should continuously be working on refining your physical bodies. We talked about that. All right. So once you get here, where your ribs are, so here's that first notch. You're going to follow it down. Right where the ribs are separating, that's the top of your diaphragm. This diaphragm sits like this. Underneath, like it sits like this. So when you breathe, it goes. And when you exhale, it comes back up. Okay? Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. The diaphragm acts in a way to pull and create more suction so that the lungs have room to expand and take in more oxygen. All right? But the location, again, of where this is your whole pranic body. We're talking about these 5 parts that we're going to talk about. This is going to cover prana. Here to here. Got it? So if you're looking at me right now, let me see if you can see. All right, good. If you're looking at me right now, you'll see that there's a major system here that's involved. You have your lungs, because the larynx is in alignment with your trachea, okay, your windpipe. Air is coming in. You have your heart, and you have your lungs. These are the major portions that exist here. All right? So, the function of this part of the anatomy is that of the heart and the lungs, which would include breathing, and your throat, right? Which would include breathing, swallowing, your circulation, blood circulation, okay? Breathing, swallowing, and your blood circulation. Say it one more time. And somebody can put it in the chat that the subprana, prana, covers the functions of breathing, swallowing, and the circulation of blood. All right? Now, when you are doing your traveling light pranayama exercise, for right now, I will give you something more complicated. But for right now, the first thing is what? You want to be able to increase your awareness through visualization and clarity of thought to activate and feel the movement of prana in this part of your body. On your chart of the human body, I want you to choose a pattern. When I say pattern, I mean either lines, squigglies, polka dots, grids, something like that. The reason why I don't want you to, you can choose one color, but it's not the color. Let me be really clear. It's not the color that I want you to fill in. And I'll explain pretty clearly why. Let me just get a clear piece of paper, all right? So that you can understand why. You all are pretty good with that when I can show you on a piece of paper why I'm giving the instructions that I'm giving. Dum, 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 dum. This should give you an opportunity to finish writing your notes. Don't be looking at my new growth. All right. First, let me draw us a little person here. All right. We got my head, neck, shoulders, body. I don't laugh at him or her. My it, okay? Y'all ready for this? Okay, so in your notebook, you might have a body that looks like this. All right? And I'm talking about this space between here. Let me put the nipples here so you can see the physiology. Okay, so this is the part called the prana, okay? Of the sub-pranas of the pranic body, this is prana. Now, here's the pattern that I'm going to put, and I'll explain myself. So I'm going to make this portion look like this. The reason why I don't want to say, okay, I'm going to color this in purple, is because when I give you the other parts of the sub-prana, if you color them different colors, you may forget that they are one part of a whole. They're not separate parts. They are no different. They are one. They're all one part of the pranic body, the pranamaya, the pranic body. Okay? What I'm explaining to you now is that I'm breaking down the various functions that manifest in these parts of the pranic body. Let me know if that makes sense. What I'm giving you now will help you understand the various functions that manifest through these particular parts of the pranic body. Y'all got that? Okay. So, there is a specific way that you are going to witness light. You're going to witness light within your own body when you start to activate just this part alone. Will it happen overnight? No. Do you need to practice? Yes. Am I going to give you the answer? Absolutely not. Not until you've had a day to practice. The reason why is because for those of you who have been practicing up until this point, you may get a glimpse. And I want to be able to look at your homework and confirm whether you are actually fully activating that area of your pranic body. If you're not, don't cancel on yourself. Continue working. Continue to share what your experience is. Okay? The key to this is, one, you want to look at your notes and transfer the very mental part of me explaining the physiology. Sit with yourself quietly in meditation and think about the three functions that I shared with you. You have breathing, you have swallowing, and the circulation of your blood. Talk to your pranic body, and when you breathe, bring your awareness to where the breath is going and what you feel. Start with what you feel, okay? And then I've already given you a hint that you're going to experience the manifestation of movement through light, okay? Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? I'm checking the chat and I'm checking it twice. Any questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? Okay. Okay, okay. and everyone is clear where their diaphragm is, well, at this point, you're practicing occultist. So if you are not sure where your diaphragm is, after my beautiful demonstration, you should be able to very well look it up. It's anatomy. This is not a new part of the body that I designed. It's there, and everyone has one. So please become aware of it, because diaphragmatic breathing is going to be important to you. All right. So if you have any further questions, like I said, please utilize the groups to post your questions. You can check me in my inbox if you're more of the shy, introverted type. And don't forget that tickets are now available for our first annual Oud Tasting Gala. And we're very, very excited to receive you here, because after, we can't wait to hear all of the wonderful things that you've learned about what we do and what we share. It's very, very close to our hearts. It is one of the most sacred things that we could possibly share with you. Well, one of the most sacred parts of us that we can share with you as far as our spirituality is concerned. And I know that you're going to enjoy it. So I look forward to seeing you all there. We don't have enough space for everyone to attend. So first come, first serve. Get your tickets and don't get locked out. All right? Peace, love, and bliss. I want to see your homework posted so that I can continue on with the next parts. I'm out.